5 vaping facts you should be aware of. You are not alone if you have considered trying to quit smoking. Almost 7 out of 10 smokers say they wish to quit. Smoking damages nearly every organ in your body, including your heart, so quitting is one of the finest things you can do for your health. Smoking and secondhand smoke are responsible for nearly 1/3 of all heart disease deaths. You might be tempted to use electronic cigarettes such as e-cigarettes, vaping pens, and other non-disposable and disposable vaping devices to help you make the transition from traditional cigarettes to quitting smoking altogether. Is it, however, healthier to use e-cigarettes, commonly known as vaping, rather than tobacco products? Can e-cigarette assist you in quitting smoking for good? This video discusses the health risk of vaping. 1. Although vaping is less harmful than smoking, it is nonetheless unsafe. Nicotine extracted from tobacco, flavorings, and other compounds are heated in e-cigarettes to form an aerosol that you inhale. Tobacco cigarettes contain more than 7,000 compounds, many of which are harmful. There is practically no doubt that vaping exposes you to less hazardous chemicals than smoking regular cigarettes, despite the fact that we don't know exactly what chemicals are in e-cigarettes. However, vaping has been linked to an increase in lung injuries and deaths. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) reported 2,807 cases of e-cigarettes or vaping use-associated lung injury (EVALI) in February 2020, including 68 deaths. People who change their vaping device or use black market modified e-liquid appear to be the most affected by these cases. This is especially true for THC containing vaping goods. Vitamin E acetate has been highlighted by CDC as a substance to be concerned about in persons with EVALI. Vitamin E acetate is a thickening ingredient commonly found in THC vaping products, and the CDC discovered it in all lung fluid samples of EVALI patients. According to the US Center for Disease Control (CDC), people should not use e-cigarette or vaping products that contains THC. To purchase a vaping device, avoid using unofficial sources such as friends, relatives, or online merchants. Do not alter or add ingredients to a vaping equipment that the manufacturer did not intend. The Johns Hopkins University conducted a study on vape components in October 2021 that revealed thousands of chemicals constituents in vape items, the majority of which have yet to be identified. Several potentially dangerous components were identified by the team, including caffeine, 3 chemicals never before seen in e-cigarettes, a pesticide, and 2 flavorings associated with toxic consequences and respiratory irritation. 2. According to research, vaping is harmful to your heart and lungs. Nicotine is the key additive ingredient in both traditional cigarettes and e-cigarettes. If you ignore the need, it will make you crave a cigarette and create withdrawal symptoms. Nicotine is a highly poisonous chemical. It elevates your blood pressure and adrenaline levels, which raises your heart rate and increases your risk of a heart attack. Is vaping harmful to your health? Vaping is riddled with unknowns, such as what chemicals make up the vapor and how they damage physical health in the long run. People need to realize that e-cigarette can be harmful to their health. Emerging evidence reveals linkage to chronic lung illness and asthma, as well as cardiovascular disease and dual use of cigarettes and smoking. You are exposing yourself to a variety of compounds that we don't fully understand and that are most likely dangerous. 3. E-cigarettes are just as addictive as regular cigarettes. Nicotine is present in both e-cigarettes and normal cigarettes, and research suggests that it is as addictive as heroin and cocaine. Many e-cigarette users get more nicotine than they would from a combusted tobacco product. Users can purchase extra strength cartridge with a higher nicotine concentration or boost the e-voltage cigarettes to receive a stronger nicotine dose. 4. Electronic cigarettes are not the best way to quit smoking. E-cigarettes have not been approved by the Food and Drug Administration as smoking cessation devices, despite the fact that they have been promoted as such. According to a recent study, most people who wanted to use e-cigarettes to quit smoking ended up using both traditional and e-cigarettes. In light of the EVALI outbreak, the CDC urges smokers who use e-cigarettes to examine the risks and benefits before switching to alternative FDA-approved smoking cessation methods. 5. A new generation is developing a nicotine addiction. E-cigarettes, particularly disposable e-cigarettes, are more popular among teenagers than any other tobacco products. According to the National Youth Tobacco Survey from 2021, more than 2 million middle and high school students in the United States use e-cigarettes in 2021, with more than 8 out of 10 of them using flavored e-cigarettes. There are 3 reasons why e-cigarettes may appeal to young people in particular. For starters, many teenagers assume that vaping is safer than smoking. Second, e-cigarettes are less expensive per use than conventional cigarettes. Finally, the absence of smoking appeals to both youths and adults. E-cigarettes remove part of the stigma associated with smoking by removing the smell. What I find most worrying about the rise of vaping is that it is attracting people who would never smoke otherwise, particularly youths. It's one thing if you switch from smoking cigarettes to vaping. Vaping is one thing, but starting nicotine use is another. Furthermore, becoming addicted to nicotine frequently leads to the use of traditional tobacco products in the future. According to CDC, vaping among children have decreased slightly since 2020. During the COVID-19 pandemic, children who were stranded at home under their parents' supervision may have contributed to this trend. However, interpreting the data is difficult because young people's preference vary frequently, and they may not consider throwaway products like puff bars to be vaping when surveyed. Disposable e-cigarette use has surged 1000% among high school students and 400% among middle school students since 2019, according to the same CDC data. Want to quit smoking? There is a substantial association between smoking and heart disease, as well as smoking and cancer. However, the sooner you stop, the faster your body will be able to recover and restore itself. Consult your doctor to determine which smoking cessation program or two are right for you. Hi everyone, I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope it has been helpful and informative. If you like this video and you'd like to see more contents like this, kindly like this video, share with others, leave a comment in the comment section, and also kindly subscribe to this channel if you've not subscribed yet. Thanks for watching to the end. Have a nice day and look out for the next video.